Make a Buzz Ottawa is happening on Thursday one more time. It's going to be an amazing night. And of course, it's to help out Live, Work, Play. With us right now, he's the co-leader, Keenan Wellar. That's a fancy term for just being the guy. Like you put together this organization, didn't you?
Well, actually, it was a two-person effort. That's the co-leader, and we've been in that position for 22 years. 22
years. Yeah. Congratulations on that.
Thank you very much.
So let's go back 22 years ago. I mean, why did you decide to put this organization together?
Well, it was not intended as a career objective at all. It was something my wife and I were doing as volunteers, and had some experiences with people with disabilities and people from low-income families, and just kind of being concerned about how you help people have a fair start in the race of life, and it's not always fair, and what can be done to make it a little more fair. And that's kind of how it started. And then some people said, you know, you're pretty good at this. Why don't you think of doing this all the time? So she left her job at the hospital. I left my job in high tech, and 22 years later, here we are.
So what exactly is your mandate at Live, Work, Play? What do you do?
We help the community welcome people with intellectual disabilities to live, work, and play as valued citizens. So be neighbors, have a job, and it's it's people with Down syndrome, autism, all different labels.
But, And how many people do you believe you've helped out over the past 22 years?
Oh, that's a tough one. I have to, because they do come and go, and some people don't need us anymore, and so I lose track. But it's we help 100 people every year or so, and so some of those don't need us anymore because they got a job at home, a girlfriend, and goodbye.
That's incredible, though. I mean, that's thousands of people, literally.
Correct.
Throughout the years. So that's definitely to be congratulated. So good work on that. This event. So how many years have we had this Make a Buzz event?
Well, you were part of one of the first versions. We had an event like this for many years, but it accelerated on our 20th anniversary year into what it is now, which is really a huge celebration of community. Less a celebration of our organization and more a celebration of what people of Ottawa have done to make a more inclusive place for everybody. Okay.
So yes, I was part of it last year. I know I co-hosted with Sandy Sharkey, and this year you got a Rogers alum.
Yes.
Who's going to be hosting, Mr. Derek Page.
Yeah, Derek and Sandy, hopefully they'll get along. It should be all right.
They should get along. They're pretty agreeable people.
Not too bad.
So what exactly will be happening? Because you're basically thanking a lot of people. You handed some awards.
Absolutely. Employers is definitely a big constituency. So we'll be thanking different shapes and sizes of employers for just hiring people with disabilities and doing a great job of it, and also promoting other employers to hire, which has been a huge help to us. We celebrate volunteers. We celebrate people with disabilities themselves who've had important achievements on the year, and community partners like nonprofit housing providers, for example, sports associations who are inclusive. So it's pretty an endless list, variety of people and places that make our community better.
It really is a fun night, and I mean, there's food, there's entertainment. You also have a very cool guy who's going to be doing the national anthem.
Oh yeah, Brendan McGowan, who many of you have seen at the Senators games. I believe he's 15 now. But,
there he is.
Absolute. Oh yeah.
That's
absolute young superstar. We're so excited to have him. He's going to sing the national anthem to celebrate Canada's 150, and he's going to perform 3 songs as well. That's very cool.
That's cool. And he's been a busy guy as well, so apparently he's studying and exams and all that kind of stuff.
He'd be here tonight, but yeah, he's writing exams. So.
He's a pretty busy dude. Why is volunteerism? I mean, obviously that's basically the foundation of your organization. So important to you.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so many staff, and really we don't want to be the ones doing all the work of trying to change a community, because it needs to come from citizens. So the more people in the community in general that are engaged with an inclusive mission, then the more success we're going to have. And they do more than just volunteer for our organization. They're ambassadors, so wherever they work, their own families, they're always saying, oh yeah, we should look at ways of welcoming people with intellectual disabilities into our association or our teams or where I work. So it's very exponential benefits.
Yeah, I remember last year, and please forgive me, I forget his name, but you had a very inspirational speaker as well.
Oh
a
yeah,
young guy who had
Mark Wafer.
Yeah, he had some hearing issues, and he still opened up like a pile of Tim Hortons or something like that.
He has hired, I don't know how many, there's dozens of people with disabilities in his Tim Hortons franchises.
Which is truly incredible. Do you have a speaker this year?
No, so we went with Brendan as our replacement, because it's all about inspiring people, and there's a lot to say with the awards, and we thought, well, let's say it with music, and I think that's
I love
awesome.
That. I think that's wonderful. If people do want to get in touch with you, not only to volunteer, but perhaps if there's people out there that need your services, I mean, you're always open to that, I'm assuming?
Absolutely, and they can, if they're on the internet, LiveWorkPlay.ca or 612 473-235-9550.
Okay. And then this event as well, I mean, it's not close to sold, or it's
It
getting
is close to sold out, but I think there'll be tickets probably up until about tomorrow, and then we have to kind of close that off and arrange it. It's all seating, so we have to figure it out. Yeah.
It's a busy night. What is ahead for you guys? Obviously, we're looking for another 22 years, or what?
Oh, I think, well, we just did a 2020 plan with our board, but to make it short, I think we just want to work on our promise to the community and also really on our partnerships, because ultimately, I'd like to see a day when we don't need this organization, frankly. Our community just by nature is welcoming and inclusive, and people get a job and have a home, but a lot of work to be done, so we're not there yet.
What's the most rewarding part of this organization to you, especially as being one of the co-founders?
I think a couple of things, like when people get their first paycheck or when they get the key to their first house, there's that certain smile on their face that you just can't describe, and it makes my day and keeps me going. Yeah.
Was it the best decision of your life when you left that IT job? Because I can imagine that probably paid pretty well, and you know, you were comfortable, and for your wife to have left as well.
Different stock options, but I think the other rewards have been tremendous. So
exceptional. Well, we do wish you the best, and so is there like a relation with the Buzz and the Bee, and is it just because you guys are just so busy? And
that's right. You got it. I don't want to get too detailed about it. Have fun. Yeah. Eat honey. Yeah.
Have fun and eat honey. We should make some memes out of that. And by the way, you also look like the guy in the Shawshank Redemption. What's his name? He's famous actor. He's married to Susan Sarandon.
I don't know if I want to own that, but
no,
Roberts.
He's a very good-looking guy. Why can't I remember his name? Tim Robbins, right?
Yeah, Robbins, yeah.
Good-looking dude. I just wanted to throw that out
I'll take that. So, I don't know why that movie, but...
It's the only one I can remember that he was in, but he's
Thanks,
been in
Dylan.
Keenan, thank you very much for being here. To get tickets one more time, we go to your website.
LiveWorkPlay.ca.
What time does the night kick off?
6.
6 o'clock, and it's a full evening, St. Anthony's Banquet Hall this upcoming Thursday. Thank you very much for being here, sir.
Appreciate it.
Lots of fun.
All right.
Coming up, Mum Friends. What is that all about?